All right, guys, we are at Harbor Freight in Fargo, North Dakota, and we just picked up 6 of these ammo boxes, the plastic ones, $2.99 a piece, and you have to see what I do with them. Alright guys, we are back at the truck stop for the night. Let me show you what my plans are with these ammo cans. See, what can I do with this? So I tried this out in Harbor Freight to make sure a 20-foot chain would fit in here. Check that out. That's a 20-foot 3/8 chain. Fits perfectly in the Harbor Freight plastic. Because the way I keep all my chains and all my stuff in this toolbox, and all my bungee cords and stuff, as soon as you need something, you go to try to pull something out, the chains are hooked on each other, the bungees are hooked on each other. So this is one step into kind of straightening this thing up and making it less of a headache. So let me finish doing these up and I'll show you guys what it looks like inside the box. All right, so this is what it looks like inside the box. Had to leave a little bit of a gap right here because of this latch. Actually, it's probably gonna have to go over a little more still. Like that. And then what we'll probably do is stick our ratchets, our binders on top. And then you can see what happens with the bungee cords. The guy Philip that bought us a lunch, he had his bungee cords set up where he would like stretch them from like here. Then he had a welder put a rod back there and he would just stretch all his bungee cords. So I'll probably weld something like that up next time we're home. But for now, we'll have to figure out what to do with them. Alright guys, because we used the last spare that we had on the trailer, I wanted to try to see what was wrong with the tire that we had go flat on us randomly one morning, and I was overlooking the tire and I think I found the issue. So there's a piece of metal in the tire here. I'm gonna see if I can pull that out and put a plug in it, and we're gonna roll it over and air it up and let it sit overnight, and we'll see what happens. because as is, we're down to, we don't have any spares left. So it'd be nice to at least have something that could get us off the road on the way back to Georgia. So let me pull this out, we'll get this thing fixed. All right, looks like we got a screw in the tire, fellas and ladies and everything else that watches. Man, look at that. I kept trying to pull and pull. I couldn't get it to pull out, so I'm like, well, let me try to twist it. All right, guys, we are in Fargo, North Dakota still. There is a movie called Fargo, and I guess they have this wood chipper. Yeah, so there's a movie called Fargo, and I guess there's this wood chipper scene in the movie that the town is kind of famous for, and Lita wanted to shoot over here and take a look at it. So we're at the visitor center. I don't know what that's about. That's pretty wild. But just by a local artist, I guess. So here's the wood chipper. When Lita looked it up, it showed a picture of it being inside. And I guess there's a scene in the movie where a guy gets sucked into this thing. So I guess Fargo either replicated it or bought the wood chipper from the movie. This is a stunt double for equipment used in a key concluding scene of the movie Fargo. But when she looked it up, it was inside, and they actually had like a leg sticking out. So I'm gonna walk over here. I don't know where she went, and see if they still have the one inside. See if they have the leg sticking out of it still. I hate to go without her. Maybe we'll double back and wait on her. Man, guys, Fargo is so nice. Now, obviously, it's probably not nice in the wintertime. But man, this place, I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it seems like everything is new here. Dang, I should have, I don't know how windy that is going to be. But, yeah, it just seems like everything's new here. The streets are clean, like, I don't know. What you got?
So, these people, do you see that?
I like big rocks and I cannot lie. Oh.
Yeah, so there's another one over there with corn on it. And, like, you flip it over, it says, please post a picture on Facebook. I think that's Fargo Moorhead Rockhounds.
Huh. So I bought this windsock mic, and I keep forgetting to use it. So we have it on now, and I'm just afraid that this wind is too much.
See this sign?
What about it? Yeah. This one here on the stand?
Yeah.
What about it?
Oh,
no, I didn't see this.
Did you look? Def Leppard's been here. Metallica. These were all outside somebody's shop. And they saved them and they put them in this park.
Huh. Metallica? See how big their hands were. Same size.
Yeah, so that's the Metallica section.
So let's see what this says. stuck their feet in it. There's Garth Brooks. I do know that name. Billy Dean. Michael York. Steve Allen. Man, these go all the way around this, I think. Alabama.
Jethro Tull, hell yeah. Look at that.
Oh, I'm glad you know some names. I seen Alabama and Garth Brooks and all the other ones. I'm like, I don't know who they
Yeah,
are.
I don't know, like most of them are too.
Here's the other side of these concrete things. It says Microsoft, but I can't read the name. What's weird is you can read it better through your phone than just looking at it, because it kind of puts a shadow around the letters.
Yeah. So
That makes it darker.
that's his guitar right there. He printed his
Stevie
guitar.
Ray Vaughan just put his guitar down in the concrete.
I'm sure he had a bunch.
I only know a few of these. I know Sawyer Brown. Alright, I think we got all these. Yeah. It's right here. It's got the leg in there and everything. It's pretty funny.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Look at that. They got the original screenplay of the movie. I don't ever remember seeing this movie. But evidently, well, there's the movie poster.
Yeah.
Limited edition wood chipper snowboat. I guess I have to watch this again.
Look at the wood chipper wine.
Can't get enough of the wood chipper. Try some wood chipper wine. These are dinosaur bones that were found over here. Look at those funky looking things, huh? So there is the, you call that a Viking ship?
Yeah.
That somebody built to prove that you could sail to Europe and back. And they have it on, it's not as big as I thought it would be.
It's not a big ship.
Golly, you know how scary that would be? And then they have it in this building and they have this like giant tent thing built over top of it. There's no way in the world I would sail to Europe in that. I mean, obviously they probably re-lacquered it for in here. Look at that, that nose is damaged. Look at that. You can see into the boat with that. Obviously the wood's dried out and it's kind of pulled apart in places. But there's not much to that right there. Look at that. Well, that explains how they assembled it. Oh, is that how they showed putting the bolts in? Man. Some of these areas they don't want us to film in. There's a few things over this area they asked us not to film, and there's another part downstairs. Pretty wild. I guess those are the people that did it. No way. Norway or bust. Oh, this shows the path they took?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So, man, that would be no joke.
Yeah. I mean, it shows all the routes. So it shows like that's like original Viking routes, and then the 1982 is the one of this ship. So like you can see where
Chicago Viking voyage pretty much took the same, almost the same route. Back up so you can see this whole thing.
this is like all of Viking boats. This is the route. This is the boat that we're looking at.
I wonder if they stuck to this so they could just see the land. They didn't want to get too far from the land.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it might be rough. It might be rough in these channels right here, you know. But like they have Leif Erikson's voyage on it.
Let's go up these stairs and actually look down on this thing. I even see these stairs here. But you can see where they slept in there. Look at all that. That is crazy. It's actually hot up here. I guess because that's just like tent fabric that they built this dome-ish looking thing out of. Huh. Oh, there's an Rubik's Cube right there. That thing is awesome.
All right, so one thing to mention on the outside of the structure is that the wood pieces that you see making up the base of the structure are kind of set up in a palisade formation. And essentially the reason, of course, to this is for longevity. They want to make sure the rainwater has a clear and easy path downwards, so it doesn't get caught in one area and start rotting away the wood from that particular area. But also, these are put together using an early form. I think this is the last season. There's another door.
This church is cool, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get through this door. So they said they made these doors small because it was what's the word I'm looking for?
To make people bow.
Well, yeah, yeah, we'll just go with that. That, and they made it to where you had to step over, so you had to look down.
So in here you sort of see why the structure is called a stavkirke. In Norwegian, the word for a tall upright piece of wood is called a stav, hence the name stavkirke, meaning stavkirke. And essentially, it gets its name from the walls, not so much the pillars in here, but the walls, because they too are made up of stavs. But in here, I noticed a lot of you guys' attention was focused upwards right when you walked in, and that is by design. Most people wanted to replicate what happens when you walk into a Romanesque or Gothic style cathedral. It's usually that your attention is drawn up by all the open space up here, as well as the symbols that you see around the sides of the church. And essentially, these X's that you see on the upper section of the building are here for two reasons. One of the main reasons is that they're there to represent the cross of St. Andrew, which is the same style of cross that you see in the Scottish flag today. And you might be wondering then what the patron saint of Scotland is doing on a Norwegian, or in a Norwegian church. And to answer that, a lot of the priests that came over to convert Scandinavia came from the British Isles.
Show you guys the whole outside of this building here. I didn't run and record while they were giving the tour there. Pretty wild. But basically, he was just explaining a lot of the things that they use the church for and stuff. And there's a section out here that if you had leprosy or something, they have a window right here, and that's how you could talk and give your confessions. And also, like in the wintertime, they would stack the bodies out here because it was too hard for them to dig to bury the bodies. And something about storing bodies on unholy ground, they feared that you know, something would happen to their souls, so they would store them in there. But man, that's pretty cool. I'm not religious. I just enjoy the architecture of the building. So That's awesome though. This is probably the septic tank for the building. Here's what that tent looks like on the outside, where that ship is inside. All right, guys, this is it for our 34 down. Fargo has been beautiful. I've had fun this 34 down.
Yeah, we did stuff.
Just got our shower.
And it wasn't.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, I'm sure it's hell up here in the wintertime, but it's beautiful in the summertime. Maybe when we get rich, we'll buy a house up here and we'll just come up here when it's summertime. But until then, hey, if you guys want to donate to buy me a house up here, okay, it really is nice up here. It reminds me of that place in, was it Michigan?
I don't know. I didn't really see it.
I can't remember. It was another place that I thought was really nice up north, somewhere in Michigan. I can't even remember now. That's how much I liked it. But we're gonna wind down for the night. We're gonna go watch the movie Fargo.
Because he's never seen it.
Because I've never seen it. So it's only fitting since we're in Fargo. So we got to drop this load in the morning and then go pick up the one that goes to Georgia. And that's it. We're going to we'll be about 2 hours from the house. I'm probably just gonna keep checking the board. And if we can run out until next weekend, we will. Maybe some short hauls around Georgia, maybe Florida. And then, but if there isn't anything on the board, we may just go home for a couple days. My birthday's coming up. So Lita's gonna buy me one of those birthday cakes with the strippers that jump out. It's gonna be a bunch of
I don't have any money.
Male midgets, so I'm looking forward to that. Hope they have big banana hammocks. And yeah, so we'll see ya.